Alright guys, it is another day. Another day, another dollar. I went to Flying J last night. I bought a bag of ice and a couple other things. Then I drove over to Love's, and I completely forgot to grab the bag of ice. I'm like, I'll just do it in the morning. So I grabbed my bag of ice. I have my receipt for it, but I just walked up, grabbed the ice, and left. So it's like, I don't know if they're gonna think like I stole it or something. I don't know. I'm not going in and saying anything, but I definitely paid for that bag of ice. So I'm definitely getting that bag of ice. So, keys in my pocket. Let's get this road trip going. We got an hour and a half, and then we're dropping the F-150. And then exit down, we're dropping the caravan. Let's get going. Alright, I absolutely love shit boxes. And this dude back here, my guy in the Jetta, dude, he's got his windows down, he's got his headphones in. You know that radio and AC don't work. That is a shit box. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, 50 more minutes, we'll be there pretty soon. Can't wait to get this shit off my trailer. Unfortunately, so there isn't shit coming out of Florida going the direction that I need to. So I had to take something from IAA, or IIA, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a Copart. There's an F-150 that I gotta grab in Georgia, which I should be able to grab today. I'm gonna have to book ass, and then I should be able to drop it tomorrow in Mississippi. It's actually dropping like 10-15 minutes from, it looks like on the map, I think it's within like 10-15 minutes of where we're picking the new trailer up at. So there's that. I'm really hoping this thing works out because I'm gonna make some money. And the whole car hauling thing, it's like, I'm really, like, it's so easy to find two good ones, but then you realize they don't fit. And then by the time it takes for you to measure everything out and dig around and everything, and then you lose the load because somebody else will take it. So it's like, I'm hoping that I can book stuff real quick with the new trailer, as opposed to having to sit there and measure everything out, because I have plenty of room. All right, we're on the side of the road. Here is, didn't move at all. Look at that. Not a speck of damage, none of them touched. I think we're getting good at this strapping and securing whatnot. So definitely gonna do a little better of a job on the next one, but it did hold, did what it needed to do. So we're gonna get the ramps. He's opening the gate now, so let's get this thing down. All right, so this will be the last time I gotta do this, but it's still chained down. So basically what I have to do is I have to put a jack under it to lift the back wheel up, push this ramp under, push that ramp under. Sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right guys, first one dropped. We're gonna go drop the second one off now. Dude was super cool. He said that thing's been sitting there for 2 months. They couldn't find anybody to do it. Guess who swooped in and got somebody's phone number? So if he's got any more, he'll be giving us a call. By the way, guys, I'm running dedicated East Coast. If you have cars, if you have things that you think will fit on my trailer that will not work for your business, or you know somebody, I'm running dedicated PA, New Jersey, down to Florida and back. If you have stuff on that route that pays decent, over $1 a mile, not like 60 cents or anything like that, pays over $1 a mile, pays pretty decent, let me know, send it to me. Links in the description. I can't run like the Northeast. I can't just take a quick small load like say Connecticut to Maine, or like certain states to certain states. I run dedicated, long haul, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, down. I will be able to pick up like partially halfway through, like Georgia, West Virginia, places like that, as long as the pay is worth the time to be able to do it. But with the 43-foot deck, we should have more than enough space that we need. But you guys will see that hopefully. Oh, it'll be a couple videos for you guys. But yeah, let's quit rambling. Let's go. We got 12 minutes till we get there. About 5 miles away from drop. All right, here's the second one. I think there's a sign over here. It says reserved parking. Reserved my ass. Reserved for me. That's what it is. It hurts. So I'm gonna get this thing dropped. I gotta go in and talk to somebody. But I had to merge real quick and go from a dead stop, and I let this thing eat. Poor highway. This thing smokes a lot more than I remember it. Sitting on a hole with IAA right now, or whatever this place is called. IAA. Tifton is where we're going to pick up. Like 6 hours and 45 minutes away. I gotta listen to this hold music for a while. So the GPS says we'll be there at 4:20. I don't know when their stop time is. but we're also running into some traffic coming up. So this kind of sucks. Hopefully we make it today because I want to get there today. That'd be nice. So, and they do say this one's a fork on, fork off. So, all right. I don't know much about IAA, but I'm going to tell you now, they sound like they're way better than Copart. I talked to this guy on the phone. I was like, hey, the GPS says like 420. He's like, we'll load you. I was like, what happens if I'm late? You know, like, can we leave it outside? Do something like that. He's like, I'll be here till 6. I was like, awesome. I said, I'm gonna rush, but at the same time, it's like, if I wouldn't make it on time, he still said we'll be able to load him. That is awesome. I like these guys better than Copart already. I wonder where some of these drivers come from. The one up there's got a destroyed horse trailer, and the one behind it has a busted out window, the mega cab short bed dually. So it's like, I wonder if they're driving together because it's kind of neat. I wonder if the one guy wrecked it, or usually, a lot of guys don't understand you need a long bed to pull these fifth wheels, or a special type of slide hitch. A lot of guys don't understand that, and that guy might have been one of them. He busted out his back window on his nice 4th gen Dodge Ram. Sucks, but we're still cruising. Another 4 hours to go. Truck's doing great. I haven't had any issues on the way down, coming back up. So hopefully we can keep it that way. I'm gonna try to get this thing loaded pretty good for Monday. So now that I have 43 feet of deck space, I should really be able to find a decent load coming from Minnesota to PA. Because we found one before from Copart, but I was only able to haul one. But this new trailer is rated for 21K, which I'm gonna derate it to 17K. I'm actually in the process right now of studying for the CDL test. Like I have, there's 4 videos on it, so you can just listen to the questions and answers. So I'm kind of trying to like get used to it, and I'm just gonna keep watching them over and over again. Might take the CDL test when I get home, but we'll see. Definitely gonna be getting my CDL permit here in the next month or so, I would say. Well, like I said, we didn't have enough fuel to get us there, so gonna fill up now. Got the aux tank over there going, so this will be our official last load before we pick up the new one. Like I said, dropping off like 45, pretty close. So last official load, and we're empty right now, so that's basically it. I can't wait to get rid of this trailer. That, right? 2 hours and 19 minutes of drive time left. We got 11 minutes till we're picking up. It's probably one of the worst. Well, the two coming down paid pretty decent. You know, not the best in the world, but the one going over and my load up to Minnesota pretty much basically empty. I think I'm making like 550 bucks. So it's not really the greatest, but like I said, I really hope that I can make up for it and get into the car hauling industry and do a lot better with the new one. That's kind of why I'm doing it. Like, I got to spend a little bit of money this week. I'm definitely not making a good amount, but I feel like it'll pay off. You know, the risk I took was calculated, but damn, am I bad at math? Hopefully I'm not that bad at math, but yeah, like I said, 10 minutes away. Hauling a bunch of F-150s this week. This will be my second one. I think that's my F-150 right there, but we'll go verify it. So that one or that one? Let's check. I don't know. Kind of hope it's this one, because this one's more messed up, but let's see. They're both 10s. Both of them. Looks like I hit the Pillsbury Doughboy on this one. So at least we found the spots that are like kind of weak to the paint. So those are the spots I'm gonna have to sand down and actually put another coat on it and do a better job next time, obviously. But in the meantime, I just enjoy having a black bumper, even if it's temporary. Like I said, the whole truck's gonna be a different color at some point. So the half-assery on the paint is perfectly fine. Dude over there with the tow truck, he's got his kid helping him. Kind of reminds me of me and Liam or Owen or Parker or any of them. Just over there chilling on the tow truck, doing a good job, father and son. So I don't think I'll ever buy another set of rails ever again. I've been dealing with ever since like I've been running this thing. Like I feel like the fifth wheel actually slides back and forth and is oblonging the holes. And I understand, like, when I put this together, I probably could have done a better job at like pulling everything apart and making sure that it was going to be super tight, but it moves back and forth like ever so slightly, and I feel like it's just been getting worse and worse. So I took the chains and I pulled it this way, okay? And I know this was back before I used this truck commercially, but if you guys can see, the brackets are actually welded to the frame, which I know is not technically legal for DOT purposes, but I did that long before I started using this commercially. So it's not a big deal. The deed's pretty much done, but if I ever go and buy another truck, I will never get a set of rails. I'll probably do a B&W turnover ball with the drop-in fifth wheel attachment. So that way, if I ever pull this out, you know, I don't have to worry about rails, but also at the same time, I feel like it's a lot sturdier. You guys let me know what your experiences are, but yeah, so I pulled the chains, used one of those guys there, used one of them to kind of like pull it tight, and we'll see if that makes a difference. If it does, we know there's an issue. Maybe I'll weld the legs to the rails themselves, and then we'll just have to take the bolts out whenever we move the fifth wheel, but I might do that. I don't know yet, so we'll see. Let me know what your guys' experiences are with the rails versus a B&W turnover ball. I guess they'd actually thought that one over there and that one over there, they left me the wrong one out. So it looks like this is a 2017. Let's get the paperwork started. All right, chains on the fifth wheel. I'll let you guys know how that does. Because again, it was riding, you know, it's annoying when you like hit a stop and it like, you know, all the pressure pushes up, you hit the accelerator and then it moves back. You can definitely feel it. But this guy is all chained back here. See, now that I know how to use these straps, I'm very much so liking those, especially with the bar that I have. But this thing only has like 80 some thousand miles, so it's like, it looks like it doesn't need much, but I don't know, not too bad, I don't think. Let's get out of here, and I got like 2 hours left on my log. You know, a lot of you guys have asked what I use for my maps, and I'm using just Google Maps. Sometimes it screws up. It's telling me that I need to make a right up here and then go make a U-turn. It told me I needed to take the last exit. Sometimes you have to be smarter than your GPS. It's just how it works. So you can't trust everything your GPS says. Sometimes you have to do your own, you know, research. I've gotten through New York with a commercial vehicle, with Google Maps, not using Google Maps. I was watching the map, and hold on a second. I would bring the map up and I'd zoom in real close and figure out which roads I could go on and which ones I couldn't. So again, you just have to be smarter than your GPS, because if you're using Google Maps like I am, sometimes it's really screwy. Alright guys, tomorrow is the big day. We are finally going to pick up the trailer. Finally, okay? So, here she is. This is officially the last load. We're gonna be dropping it. I'm gonna try to drop around like 10 a.m. But, you guys can see, here she is. Bunch of shit in there. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Safe travels, guys. Don't do anything crazy. Ask me some questions down below. Let me know what you want to know. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.